I just bought here above this inside bar, an II buy signal and a second entry buy. So I thought it'd be okay after as a breakout pullback. I don't think it's very high probability because we're in a tight trading range here, but it seems to be holding nicely, and we got the buy signal and a second entry, so I thought it'd be worth it. Um, and for my first trade, I didn't get it on video, but after this big impulse up, I was gonna buy above this signal bar, but it had a tail, so I left it. And then we started to accelerate up. So once we started to accelerate, I bought a small pullback, and I was looking for a test of the high close because of how strong it was. But we just started to channel up here with the next 3 bars. And so once we missed my order at the high close, I moved my target down, and then it just never filled me. I kept moving it down, and eventually just got out pretty much break even. So break even on this one, on this first trade, and hoping for a move up. Probably sellers above here, because we're just selling up. We're selling off at highs, so probably sellers up here. But that's about 40 cents or 30 cents or 40 cents away. So still some distance up there if we can get there. I just thought this trade through a little bit more, and I didn't like it as much. It might still work out, but I figured it is a buy signal. It's a second entry buy, but pretty much if we consider today the entire trading range, I'm buying pretty much at the top of the trading range. So I decided to exit there with a 4-cent loss on 5 shares, so I lost 20 cents. But I made 4 cents on the first trade, so down 16 cents. But I think it was the right decision to take a small loss there because I just wasn't happy with it. As I thought about it more, it just didn't look as good. So I exited there. Looks like I would have been stopped out anyways if this continues to accelerate down. So it looks like it was the right decision, but regardless of what happens now, I think as I thought about it, it just didn't make sense. Got a surprise breakdown here into support, but I thought it was a surprise, and I was tempted to sell during the breakout, but I felt like I was selling too low, so I let the bar close and then sold about 20 cents or 25 cents above the close, thinking that because it's a surprise, we should get down to the low close. So I have my order a little bit above the low close, betting that we'll test back down. If this bar has an extremely strong close, then I'll look to get out break even. But if it fades into the end of the bar, then I think that increases the chances that we get down to test the low close. This setup's interesting because we have a trading range and then a tight trading range up here, and then we have a surprise bar down. And so usually when you have a surprise bar down, you get a small second leg down, sideways to down. And then I often see that in these kinds of situations when we get a surprise down to support, we bounce at support, but then we come back down to test the low close, which is why I sold 20 cents above the close. But what I don't know is it better to be a bear selling high looking for a test of the low close, or is it better to be a bull seeing the bull bar and then buying at the low close? So right now I'm buying to take profits, but I wonder if it's better to not sell at all and only buy to go long. I hope that's clear. It's interesting that I'm not sure in a situation where both bears and bulls can make money. I wonder which one is higher probability. We're at support and we got a strong bounce, so I think there'll be buyers down here. But I don't know if, and I am a buyer down here, but I don't know if it's better to be buying to take profits or if it's not worth selling at all and just to be buying to go long. So that's something I have to see if I see this more often. What's the higher probability thing to do? Holy. All right, just got out with a 10 cents profit there per share, so 20 cents total. I was going to move my target to break even, and then we just flushed down, and I think came down to my target. No, 1 cent above my target, so it still wouldn't have filled me. So now I'm up 5 cents on the day. So break even still on 3 trades. I thought a test of the low close was likely. We got close enough, and we got there twice, but just couldn't get down to my target. So I'm okay with scalping out with 10 cents, and I'll look for something else. They're all my trades are very small, and not getting the moves that I'd like to. So it looks like it did get down to the low close there, so it would have filled my target. But after that quick move down and then quick move back up, I thought it'd be okay to just get out, and I'm okay with that. Just bought above the signal bar here. Saw it as 3 pushes down, a higher low, so we could be in a bull channel. 3 pushes down, impulse, and then double bottom bull flag, and a second entry buy. So I thought that would be okay. I was gonna buy above the inside bar here, but tight channel, so I thought better to wait for a second entry. And then we got a move up and a flag, and now we have a signal bar here. So I thought that would be okay for a swing. I took 1 share off at 20 cents, and I left the other 2 to see if we can get up to the sell climax high. It's a tight channel down, so we might go sideways around the sell climax high. So I'm okay to take out profits there. Alright, when we got the doji there, and didn't get a bar closing on its high, I took the other share off there. So I have 2 shares off at 20 cents, and 1 more share, best case, looking for the high of the sell climax. 3 pretty good bull bars up, closing near their highs. So I don't think we go straight down, but I'll look to exit below a bear bar closing near its low. I'll also move my stop to break even. Days like these are tough for me. A lot of break even trades, a lot of uncertainty. I'm never really confident about a setup. So a lot of it's like for my first one, just buying, thinking we could go higher, but stops really far away. And kind of just buying because I think there's a chance we go higher, but no real signal bar, no real well-defined risk and reward. I was looking for a test of the high close, but it was pretty much just like a feeler position, just entered 1 share, stopped down here, and was seeing if we could accelerate up. So nothing really clear for me today. I'm just not good enough yet to be able to structure a profitable trade in a trading range day. Just not my strength right now. So like buying this low, stop down here, and then scaling in, I'm just not good enough to do that yet. So everything, I'm trying to pinpoint my entries and find defined risk scenarios, but on a trading range day, it's really tough. All right, got stopped out break even on the last share. So at 45 cents today now. Pretty aggressive with my profit taking just because I wanted to see the move up, this second leg to be really strong, show signs of strength. We got the breakout, but doji followed through and a bear body. So when we didn't get a bar closing on its high on this bar, I took off the second share and then had the third share here to get out break even. And looks like I got stopped out on that on the low tick. So up 45 cents on the day. Took 4 trades to get there. A lot of break even trades. But 45 cents is decent for a day like this for me. This is a tough day. And as long as I'm not red and I'm able to make at least small profit on a day like this, I'm okay with that.